On this week of the Don't Know Show, I'm by myself. Steve's on his birthday vacation. It's not really a vacation, but he does a lot of stuff for his birthday month. Remember, it's a birthday month for Steve, not just one day, because he's special, and that's awesome. He went to special school. So, anywho's, I'm not really going to be by myself. We have somebody special going to be on the show. We have a co-host on the show. He's going to be there for the whole show, which is really kind of cool. You're going to learn some really cool stuff, so watch the show. Welcome to the Don't Know Show. This is a show where we talk about fun things going on in the world. And normally it's Steve doing all the talking, so I don't remember what he normally says. Technically, it's written down, and I could have read it, but then I would be talking like him, and he's a robot. I'm not a robot. I'm a human. So,
and I am not a robot either.
Yeah, Andrew's not a robot either. And believe it or not, I'm Scott, not a robot. And you are?
I
Andrew.
am from Belgium.
Yes. Belgium, yeah. Now, Belgium's a country. A lot of people think, it's a city. No. What city do you live in, Andrew?
Brussels, Belgium.
See, and it's not the Brussels sprout.
Exactly.
Although, is the Brussels sprout the city's flower or fruit or vegetable or whatever?
Not really. Actually, yes. Yeah, you're right.
It could be because
in a few weeks. That's true.
Yeah. So what we want is for people to like, subscribe, and share our show. You could push buttons to whatever you need to do this. Spread it around to other people. Steve will be back next week, theoretically. It all depends. He could find himself, happier somewhere else, but I don't think so because, he likes the show too. So anyway, first thing we do is we talk about the pictures behind us. Now, the cool thing about the picture behind me is this piece right here. When I move over, you'll see more of it. The picture itself looks blurry because I was taking that with a zoom lens on my camera or my phone. But look at this dragonfly, how you can see right through the wings.
Yeah, right.
And the wings were this bright yellow. I'm like, wow. Most of the ones that we have around here are green or red. This bright yellow, I'd never seen one before. I was in the pool with my wife. We were, it's not like a lap pool. It's just a swimming pool, big round one that we float around in and keep cool. And she lays up there to get some sun. And I happened to look over the edge because I do that. I look outside to see what's going on. And I saw this thing because it had buzzed my head and then dropped down. I looked down there and said, God, is that beautiful? And it let me get really close to it. So I took a picture of it. So that's what that is. That is a dragonfly. Did you know dragonflies are actually dinosaurs?
Oh, of course they are. I mean,
them and cockroaches. It's like
they
survived the meteor.
Yeah, exactly. They did, right?
So anyway, Andrew, what about the picture behind you?
Oh, the picture behind me is just, I think it's Mauritius Island. I don't remember actually, to be honest. But anyway, it's something like that. A place I went twice in 2007 and 2009, and I really enjoyed it. And not because of the beach, it's because I'm not a beach guy. I'm more.
You're such a beach.
I'm not a beach, no, right? No, but no, I'm more adventurous and deep sea diver, and I did see wonderful things. Absolutely, it's incredible.
It is amazing, isn't it?
Absolutely. And
what's the deepest you've been?
40 meters.
Okay, that's pretty good.
It's I don't know in inches. It's like
and feet. 40 meters is basically
30,
well. There's three point something feet per meter.
3 points. Yeah, exactly right. Mm-hmm. So it's quite
down
deep.
To that 100 foot level, which is where I've been down to 120. I wasn't supposed to go to 120.
I know you do that. Yeah, that's true. By the way,
the dive master took me down. Because he wanted to show me something because I was taking pictures, and he gave me to literally a family of eels, moray eels. There were like 6 of them in this one area.
I love eels because you have so different size of the eels. I mean,
Yes.
small ones, very tiny ones, and huge ones,
Yep.
and dangerous ones. Well, no, dangerous. Well, they are not dangerous if you don't mess with them.
Yeah.
They
Only the
have no
electric
sign.
ones are really dangerous.
Yeah, exactly.
So just out of curiosity, did you lose a light because all of a sudden you can't even see you. You're just a big black blob.
Hold on. I'm going to fix that. Be right back.
I'll still be here. I'll keep talking. It's something that I don't get to do too often because Steve talks a lot, but that's okay. He knows a lot of stuff.
That
So,
better?
oh, look, we can see your face. Woohoo!
There we go. Okay.
Yes.
Sorry.
Oh, by the way, folks, what time is it in Brussels, Belgium right now, Andrew?
2:33
In the morning.
in the
That-
morning.
See, that's why
Yes.
it was dark in there because before I got on the show, it's nighttime. So,
Yes, it is.
anywho's, we're glad you were able to take Steve's place for the day. We greatly appreciate it. I say we because Steve appreciates it also.
You're welcome.
So, but anyway, I wanted to talk about something that was not on the show board. Actually, we're not going to talk much about the show board because most of it is what Steve put down anyway, and he knows all the stuff I don't.
Ha.
So, anywho's,
I had some subject to talk about if you
we
want.
will get to that after I do this because I have to get this off
No
my chest.
worries.
Did you hear about the weather we had here in southeastern Wisconsin?
Very hot, I think.
It has been very hot. And then we just broke, and when I say broke, I mean blew up a record, all-time record.
Yeah, I
The
know. I've got
Milwaukee
friends
area
in
got
Nebraska.
18 inches of rain.
Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah, I
18
think
inches.
that's a
It's
lot, yeah.
insane. I mean, you go to the news, look it up. Milwaukee flooding. Uh,
And and on the
entire
other
vehicles are completely underwater. I mean, completely underwater. It's just insane.
and on the other hand, in Nebraska, which is close to you, sort of,
Yeah, west. Yep, it's west.
they have a lot of heat in there. It's I mean, it's
Yes.
amazing.
Yeah, well, it was 92 degrees and 76 dew point yesterday. 92, 7, and 76.
Wow.
Um, 92 is, I'm going to say pushing 40 for you. That sounds about
Something like
right.
that. Yes,
Yep,
that's correct. Yes,
40
yes.
Celsius. So I have no idea how dew point works for you, but
Whatever.
um, yeah, all I know is it caused me problems today. You would say, why does it cause you problems today that it was so humid? I cook brats on a grill once in a while. It takes 10 minutes to get the grill hot. It takes 5 minutes to cook the brat. So it's a 15-minute process.
My,
I've been doing this for years. So I went into the kitchen, plenty of time, started the grill, got the brats ready, started the macaroni and cheese, boiling water and stuff because I could get all this done in 15 minutes because obviously this is siege day and I wanted to be at the siege. Lineage 2 for those of you who forgot that we're both
yeah,
L2
right.
players. That's
Yeah, you
how
have
Andrew
to.
and I met was
Yeah,
Lineage
you
2.
have to
So
explain
it's like,
that.
how the hell did you meet Andrew if he's in Brussels, Belgium, and you're in Dolvin?
Right. Well,
Well, we're on the same porn site, of
we, we
course.
we are in a community, a gamer
Yes,
community, and
it really is.
right.
So I
So
don't
yeah.
have any pictures because we got lucky. And I mean, uh, stupid lucky. With the amount of rain we were supposed to get, we were expecting to have so much flooding in our house. We prepared in advance for it. We took everything out of the area that floods. We had the pump ready, the vacuum ready, everything ready to rock and roll. We ended up only getting 3.5 inches of rain. And it was spread out enough. We did not flood. It managed to not affect us to any extent. But literally 12 miles away, they got 9 inches of rain. And it was just, I mean, people's basements were completely filled. I mean, it's
Right.
just freaky.
Well,
So, anyway, did you get any rain, Andrew?
and yes, we had, and actually, it was foreseen to have a lot of rains, but not that much. So I'm a bit puzzled because it has been very hot here for the moment
Yes.
in the last days, and very sunny and no rain. So I am, wondering if we can trust our weather forecasters. I mean, it's getting
Well,
insane.
you do realize that most of the weather forecasters are using computer generated models, and then they use their own experience to look at those models and try to decide which one's going to be the most
I
accurate.
know. Yeah, I know. I know.
Now,
Just to remind you, my father and my great father was Euro controllers, so they always followed weather forecast, and they
right.
taught me how to watch it. So yes, it's a bit strange.
So the thing that a lot of people don't realize is Brussels, Belgium is similar in, I think, longitude and latitude as we are here in the Midwest, which is why
Yeah.
so many people from Germany and Belgium and France and stuff had, when they move here, they move to our area because it's similar to the weather they're used to. It's like one of my
Sort
friends
of, yeah.
who was born and raised in London, England. He came to Wisconsin, got a job being a um, cable installer, cable wires up in the air.
Yeah.
It was 20 below zero and he's up there in a bucket. He's never seen 20 below zero. He's never seen anything colder than 30,
Yeah, I know.
So that's 50 degrees colder. He was like, oh my God, what the hell?
Well, I didn't live that in my Ardennes here. I mean, with my sisters, and she
Right.
was laughing at me. I mean, I was in the New Year's evening, and it was minus 33, I think,
Freaky,
centigrade.
right?
Oh, bloody hell. And she
Yep.
was laughing at me. She go home, go home. It's just because you're freezing. So she was mocking me.
What was even funnier, the very first time, actually, the vacation that I got my scuba diving certificate was in the Bahamas. Okay.
Ah, nice.
And it
Yeah.
was one of our first vacations. Actually, it was our only first vacation to a land place besides a cruise line. Um, we got down there and they were having a cold snap. Okay. Now, when we left our house, it was, I want to say, 14 or 15 degrees below zero. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
When we got to the Bahamas, it was like
27.
75 degrees, which was
Yeah.
kind of chilly for them. But at night, it dropped all the way down to, are you ready for this shocking? It dropped down to 62 degrees.
Bloody hell. Yeah,
When
right.
we're out there,
Really?
we're still wearing shorts, right? The
Yeah,
62
right. I
degrees is
know.
warm to
I know
us.
the feeling. I know the
They were
feeling.
wearing winter parkas like what we would wear when
Yeah,
it's
they say
below
it's
zero. We're
cold
like,
here
what
for
the
the moment.
hell?
Yeah, they say to yourself, "Yeah, it's cold for the moment," and you're looking at them.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
I
See,
know.
when we put those parkers on, we can see our breath outside. At 65 degrees, you're not seeing your breath.
I know, I know.
So,
I had the same feeling when I was in Mauritius Island. So they would say, "It's cold." See, you really cold, well, Frank. I mean, anyway.
so yeah, anyway, what you said that you had something that you came up with. I'd like to hear it.
Oh, well, you asked me to share a bit of Belgium, and
Yes, I did.
so I had a few subjects. One of them is the Comics Museum, if you do know.
Okay. I'm quite familiar with the
Uh,
adult animated booklets.
no, not that one. No, not that one.
Oh, not that kind. Okay.
No, the normal comics. I mean, just a second. It's to
But you're not talking about like the Marvel, well, like the Marvel comics, but not.
no, the real comics. I mean, in Belgium, we have a culture about comics that is very well known, and we developed. I mean, Tintin,
Tintin. Okay.
the
Oh, you're
reporter.
talking about comedians.
No, comics. The
Like,
uh, the drawing comics.
okay, then I was right. I
Yeah.
sort of remember when we first started, chatting with each other besides game time, you had showed me some really interesting comics, obviously in French and so
Yeah.
Dutch and stuff like that. So I must there.
And we have here, I mean, we have a museum about the comics. And just finding, oh, because I lost the, okay, copy. Yeah, I lost the link.
Okay.
How can I share the link?
Okay, watch this. Do you have it open in your window right now?
Yes.
Okay, down at the bottom of the Zoom window where my face is at you, pointing at you. You see my face?
Yeah.
At the bottom of
Uh,
the screen, right? You see
yeah.
a green box with an arrow in it that says share.
Share. You're right. Okay. I got it.
I already
Hmm.
made it available to you.
Thank you
I
very
was
much.
I was
And
hoping
that's
that
the
you're gonna do
one. That's the one.
that. Yep, as long as you have it clicked on the right one, there we go.
And
The
yep,
Comic Art
and it's in
Museum.
English. I changed it in English to make it sure that everybody can read it. So that's one of the things that we can visit here in Brussels, which is very well known. And actually, I did know the founder of that museum.
Excellent.
Yeah, he was a very great guy, and well, he died by old age,
Which
fortunately.
is not a bad way to go.
Exactly, right? And but this is the thing that you can visit also here in Brussels, and we are very I didn't really browse the site to be honest. Apparently they go for teachers also. Cool.
Yep.
Oh,
So
we're discovering together here the things here.
a century of Belgium comics. Look at that. Celebrating the incredible story of
Yeah.
100 years of comic book history.
That's also, we have that also in Brussels. Everywhere in some streets, people are, tagging some walls with comics, with well-known comics. I mean, Spirou, Tintin, Gaston Lagaffe, whatever. Okay, those
See, the
words or
only the
names.
only French comic I know is Pepe Le Pew.
Comment? What?
Pepe Le Pew.
Pepe Le Pew.
Yeah, he's a skunk on the Disney World.
Uh, oh, huh?
I don't know any French comics.
I know, but whatever.
Pepe Le Pew. He's French. He's a French skunk.
Oh, I'm not French, you remember? I'm Belgian. Well, half
Well, you're
Belgian, half English.
yes,
So,
but what is your number one language?
that's a good question. I never can answer that.
Right, because when you're talking to me, 99.9% of the time you're speaking English.
Yes.
When I see you talking to other people in channel or typing stuff or sending me social media stuff, it is in French.
Not really.
Sometimes it's in Dutch.
Sometimes in Dutch, exactly.
Hmm.
So that's
I pay
also the,
attention. See,
yeah, I know. Sometimes it's complicated sometimes in my head, you know? I
it
mean,
is. And what's even cooler is when he's having a conversation and he speaks five different languages in the same,
exactly. That's exactly
paragraph.
the, but you know, I do speak English 80% of my time now. I mean, since
Yeah,
years.
right. That would
And I
make
say
sense.
that, yeah. And when I speak French, sometimes I'm looking for my words. But anyway, I'm not going to expand the conversation about that because it's complicated and it's not the purpose of this show.
of, of
So,
course
but
not.
anyway, but yeah, these comics are very important for us in here in Belgium, in Brussels, and they are something. Well, it's one of our the reflection of our culture.
Of
So
course.
I wanted to share it with you guys and to understand that it's very important for us. I have like I'm in a moving process. I've had like 300 different albums of comics, very different. It can be funny ones, more, I mean, go ones, and some are more, yeah. Now we go into the sexual things. Yes, there are some erotic things, of course.
Always.
Yeah. But again, it's not the purpose.
But I do like the artwork. It's obviously, comparable to what I'm used to.
I'm trying to find. let me think if I can find some. Um, oh, how can I? What right. Um,
Well, while you're looking for that, one of the other things that I remember about the comics that you were talking about is one of your favorite guys. I thought actually it was a woman. Didn't she have a one of the female comic writers? There's not a
uh,
lot of not a lot of female writers.
that's true.
I thought you knew one. I may be
Um,
mistaken. It could have been somebody. Oh, I like the building with
you see what I mean? That's exactly what
yeah,
we're living.
yep.
And there is,
It's
I
right down
mean,
the street
there
from
is a
where you're
various things. Yeah, that's where I'm living. I can see that. I can go there. I mean, I know where it is.
at. Yep. You could
Look,
take the bus.
yeah, look at that. It's on the left-hand side, you've got the oldish houses, and then you have
Right.
that comic there. It's fantastic.
The one thing
That
that does
also.
kind of freak me out is there's like no people and no cars on that street when they did that.
Oh, because well, I think there was well set up. I mean, that's
Oh, of
all.
course. Yeah. It's like we
That's
have a permit to
co
close the road for 30 minutes while we do special pictures.
yeah, that's Como Maltese. I mean, he's one of a hero. I mean, it's- he's great. It's Marini. Marini is not from Belgium. He's from Italia. Yeah,
Yep.
of course with his name. But he did a lot of things and a lot of erotic things also, Marini.
Yeah. Everybody does.
Anyway, so
All
that's
right.
one subject because the time is going, and
Okay.
the other one is also something from Belgium and not Brussels. It's our good Dirk Friemuth. He's the
What
first. He's the first.
you don't need to translate. It's already
No, it's
translate
in.
from Dutch to English. Yeah.
It's yeah, yeah.
It's already.
There we go.
Yep.
I was checking. He's our first Belgian astronaut,
Yay.
and he went there in 1980. Wait a minute.
Well,
The estimation is when again?
yeah, of course, when you change channels, some of it doesn't translate, but that's all right.
Yeah, all right. In 1992.
There we go.
Yeah,
And he went
it's.
up from the Kennedy Space Center in Floridia, where the
Yep.
Floridians come from.
Hmm. And he is well known, and it's funny because I'm doing also table conversation in English and things like that
Yep.
in a place called B Central in Central Station here in Brussels. And the room that we often lend is called Dirk Primoet,
Cool.
the name of this astronaut. Yeah, they just for a reminding of him. Um,
Yeah, it's one of the things that, for those of you who don't know much about Belgium, Belgium is basically the center of Europe.
it is.
So
And we have been invaded by many things, many people, and we
over
only
and
exist
over again.
since, yeah, we only exist in 1832. I mean, 31, 32, whatever. And we were just, liberate ourselves from the Dutch hegemony and the Spanish also, and the Burgundies. It's a long story. I mean, that's also what I have to explain to people. We have the chance to have so many culture here in Europe. And
Right. Go ahead and stop the share.
yeah, and
It should be the same button.
what?
Stop the share on the
Ah,
Zoom
stop the share.
page. Yeah, where that green button you pushed earlier. Remember where you pushed the green button at the bottom of the Zoom screen?
We're just not on the right. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't really see that on your screen.
No,
Well,
no.
your Zoom window. Oh, maybe it might be at the top. At the very top of it, say stop sharing.
Ah, yeah, got it. There we
There
go.
we go.
Sorry.
Yeah, I don't do the sharing very often. That's Steve's job.
Yeah, yeah, and yeah, I had to find out, but I did find it. And anyway, yeah, and yeah, here in Europe we have a lot of sharing in history. I mean, we are a mixture of a lot of culture,
Yes,
and
which is really cool because literally you can walk. Well, I mean, we have places here in most cities, not in towns. Hi, Jeannie. Thanks for stopping by. Say hello. Oh, hello to you also, Andrew. Andrew, say hi, Jeannie.
true. Hi, Jenny.
There you go. See, that's Steve's sister.
Ah,
So,
okay. Oh,
but anywho, so if we go into the city, you know, there's the China market, there's the Indian market, there's um, Chinese. Well, I said Chinese, you know, but there's different sections. Greeks, you know, where there's like all these restaurants, place, grocery stores where you could buy their, you know, ethnic foods and stuff like that. Brussels, Belgium is like that. The whole city, no
oh,
matter where you go,
completely.
everything's there.
Completely, yes. I mean, we can go anywhere and we have a different cuisine and different cultures. I mean, it's amazing. It's very small. I mean, it's not like you're
Yeah,
in
it's not like Chicago
Chicago.
or Milwaukee, but
Of
I'm going to
course
say it's
not.
very similar to Rockford, only it's hard to explain. But or Schaumburg, maybe Schaumburg would be better because you do have some multi-story buildings,
Uh-huh.
you know, 8 and 10 stories. So, but I had something that popped into my head, but when you said that, I completely lost it. I just lost it.
It's okay. It's okay.
So, but oh, that's what it was. Um, Andrew, what are the two best things you can get in Belgium
The two best thing.
that you can share with Steve and me, but you can't because it's too expensive to ship it here? But you've already shared one of them with us.
I did already. Yes, I did.
Yep.
Chocolates, right?
Chocolates, yes.
Yeah,
You want
I
some
did
damn good
already.
chocolate? Everybody talks about Swiss chocolate. Well, guess what? Belgian chocolate and Swiss chocolate are basically competitors and they're the same. They're awesome. Awesome, awesome,
Yeah,
awesome.
well, the Swiss are they like to say that they buy us, but I mean we are the sources.
Right. Yeah, well,
Mm.
that's the other thing. You got the sauces in the restaurants, good, and it's mostly to do with the French cooking. But here's
Exactly.
the other thing. What is the number one beverage that you can get in Belgium?
The number one beverage.
Yep. What sells
Beer.
more in Belgium than anything else? Yes, beer.
Beer.
You have more breweries in Belgium than any other country for their size.
Exactly. Everybody says it's German, the country of the beer, but no, I'm
No.
sorry to disappoint you, but it's not true. It's
Okay,
Belgium.
here's what it is. The Germans flaunt that they drink beer all the time. Beer, beer, beer. It's B-I-E or B-E-I-R. Beer. Beer. It's
Beer.
beer.
Yeah.
So they all drink beer. The difference is there's probably like 5 different kinds. That's it. You go to Belgium,
Not
it's
exactly. I mean,
hundreds.
I'm not going to disregard
Oh no, yeah,
beers in Germany. Well, it's Germany is not the country of the beer, really.
no,
It's
nope,
Belgium
it is.
because we have
So
like as you said, as you mentioned, we have like 1,500 different brewery officially and unofficially maybe more.
exactly.
So
And
it's
that
for,
doesn't count the guys that are doing it in their basement.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, indeed, it's true. I know a few guys like that. I mean,
Sure.
they're doing it. They own.
There back in the 90s, there was a big thing going on for home breweries. And you could buy all the stuff, make your own beer in your own house.
Exactly.
But it's work. It just doesn't create itself. You don't just pour it in a bag and
And
let it sit there. You got
and
to
you know
do
one
stuff to it.
one of the famous beer we have here is called the Duvel. Duvel, Duvel, like
Duvel.
devil. Yeah.
Yep.
And it's quite bitter. And it comes from a brewery called Moordgat, whatever. And actually, it was bought by an English guy in the year 46 or something like that. I mean, long time ago. And he tasted the it was a Moordgat, the first name of the beer. And he tasted it and said it tastes like devil. So that's why the name Duvel came.
Right.
And well, he
And
developed
obviously
it
used the word devil because it was very bitter.
exactly. And since then, it's one of the most popular bitter ale that we can have here.
Right. I'm
One of my
not a
one
big
of my
fan of the
favorite also,
bitters.
by the way.
Yeah.
Pardon?
I'm not a big fan of the bitters, although for a while I was drinking dark beer.
Ah, yeah.
It was, I don't know, the best way to describe it is dark beers are heavy. They sit on you too. That's the problem with them for most people.
True, true.
Um, but the flavor, okay, to me, most beers are eh. We have a brewery called Nuclearis Beer here in Nuclearis, Wisconsin. You can only buy it in Wisconsin.
Oh,
They're known
okay.
for a beer called Spotted Cow because, of course, Wisconsin is the Holstein cow capital of the country. And I found out that the Totally Naked is such a light beer but with so much flavor because most beers taste the same to me. I mean,
But you're not a drinker. I mean, you
I'm
don't
not right.
like it. You don't
Correct.
like it. So
On the occasion that I've been working out in the heat and I've been drinking water like crazy and I'm still thirsty,
right,
if I
me
drink a
too.
beer,
Don't make
it's
me wrong.
gone.
Same. Yeah,
Yeah.
don't make me wrong. Same here.
Yep.
I'm love water. I mean, water is like 3 4 liters per day. I mean, really.
There you go.
I'm not a beer drinker. Actually,
Nope.
that's also we have to understand here in Belgium. We have two kinds of people: the beer drinker and the wine drinker,
Same
and the
here.
non-drinker. So
Yep. So anyway,
I just enjoy sometimes. That's it.
guess what time it is, Andrew?
Yeah, it's 3.
Well, it's time. We're halfway through the show now, so it's time for Fun Guy the Entertainer to do the positive, genuine, positive message of the week.
Ah,
Guess who
me?
Fun Guy the Entertainer is?
Me?
No, it's me.
Ah,
I'm Fun Guy the Entertainer.
yeah.
Anyway, your positive message of the week is directed directly to Steve. Just because you're getting older doesn't mean you're getting wiser, but it does mean you are outliving your enemies.
True.
There
That's a
we go.
good,
That's
yeah,
Steve's positive message.
that's a good one.
Yep. So, but anywho's, now we get to the second half of the show. How cool is that?
Very good.
I accidentally stepped on Goober's toes. Sorry, Goobs. Didn't do it on purpose. You remember Goobers, right?
Of course. Um, I was
So
thinking about
anyway.
also sharing about Brussels sprout, which I hate.
Okay. Yeah.
But some
Brussels
recipes are
sprouts
very
is one
good.
of those things. It really, really is. You either love it or you hate it. It's all there is.
Yeah.
There's not nobody says, I could give or take. No,
It
it's either
it
bleh or oh, I
exactly, but
love
it
them.
depends on the way you cook it. I mean, my father loved it. I never did. And one day he cooked it differently with some bacon dice and things like
Yep.
that, and garlic, and said, that, "Wow, this is delicious." I mean, I
That's
really
how I
liked
got
it.
into eating spinach. Same thing.
It is,
My mother would cook spinach and it'd be like, "Boo." My
yeah.
grandmother would make it with vinegar, bacon, and garlic.
There you go. Right, that's
The vin-
delicious.
the vinegar takes out whatever it is that makes them Now, I'm not talking about Brussels
the
sprouts. I'm talking
spinach.
about
Yeah,
spinach. Okay.
yeah, right. I
Okay.
know what you mean.
Now that I'm an adult, I actually like taking raw spinach leaves and putting it on my sandwiches.
Yeah, same here.
Very
Like
good.
this Brussels sprout. I don't mind anymore that it's Brussels sprout. I never really liked it, but I
Right.
don't mind anymore.
So, anyway, one of these days, either Andrew's going to get rich, or I'm going to get rich, or Steve's going to get rich. And Andrew's going to come to America and he's going to come into my kitchen on the.
If Donald Trump allowed it.
What? No, yeah, I understand. We won't talk about that, but yeah.
Sorry. I couldn't resist to say it. I couldn't
Yes,
resist.
I trust me. I can. Yeah, I understand 100%. But the concept is, I want you to spend some time in my kitchen with me, so I
Oh
can
yeah.
learn some of your recipes, and then I can teach you
Oh,
some of my
bloody hell, I
recipes.
would love it. I would love it. Because
Yeah.
I saw your kitchen. Really, I am jealous. I want that kind of kitchen with me.
So yeah, it's a whole difference from a 1 bedroom apartment to a 3 bedroom home.
That's true. That's true.
So, but okay, what else do we got? Do you have any other cool things before I find something else on the list?
No, go ahead.
Okay, here's something kind of interesting. It's been hot. It's been hot there. It's been hot here. It's hot
Yeah.
all over the world. Okay. Did you know which way ceiling fans are supposed to turn?
No.
Okay. I'm not even going to click on this because I actually know because I have ceiling fans. I have also been to Caribbean islands and stuff like that where, because of how hot it is all the time, they rely on ceiling fans for cooling purposes. Because if they just had to run straight air conditioning, they'd go broke.
Mhm.
Anywho's, in the summer, the fan is supposed to blow down so that it cools the people underneath. It pushes the warm air down, but then it circulates into the cool air exchanges which are usually found at the base of your floor and stuff like that. Recycles it so the cool air comes in through the air conditioning. Okay. In
Okay.
the wintertime, you turn it the other way. So it sucks the warm air from downstairs up to the ceiling fan, to the ceiling. Then it pushes it out towards the walls and it goes back down to the floor.
Nice. All
Okay.
right.
That's the way it's supposed to work. So in the summer, it should be blowing down on you. In the winter, it should be sucking the air up.
Yeah. Oh,
How
that's
cool is that?
interesting. I like that. I like that. Yeah.
The things you can learn from people who live in a climate that changes every quarter.
Exactly. That's what I was
Sometimes every
thinking.
freaking week.
Yes, I know. Oh, believe me, we have the
So,
same problem here.
yeah, I have a friend who has a home in Ecuador, and the temperature change in Ecuador between summer and winter is like 10 degrees. It's like,
Really? Yeah, yeah. Well, we've
it's
got
like,
the same thing here. I know.
yeah,
Here it's 20 degrees sometimes.
yeah.
I
Well,
mean, 1 week you are like in Celsius 33, 35, and then the next week we have 15,
yes.
12.
So
I mean,
30, 35 is hot, like summer here.
yeah,
15, 12 degrees, that's like our fall, spring.
exactly.
Now, I remember we had this conversation a long time ago. Belgium used to get snow frequently, but lately you're not getting diddly squat.
Absolutely not. No.
So, which is
Even in the Ardennes, it's quite rare that they have snow over there now.
right.
Eh,
And if you've watched any World War II movie, you know that the Ardennes was a snow covered hellhole for people.
Exactly. Right?
So it was not pleasant. And yet, that's how much,
And now
weather
it's
has
warm
changed.
now, and even my sister's telling me, and she's missing because she's living there, and she's missing the snow.
Wait a minute. Did you say she's selling you?
No, she's telling me you.
Oh, telling you. Okay. I'm like, okie dokie. I see you and your sister
Telling
have an
me.
arrangement.
Ugh. Baby,
Look, Andrew, I'm going to sell you. You don't
me if
mind,
she
do you? I'm
wants,
going to sell you to a really nice family.
she can sell me if she wants, but I don't know if there is any buyer. Anyway,
There you go.
something.
Hey, I'll give you $3.
That all? So, hey, for God's sake, that's all I'm worth.
Uh,
Jesus.
uh,
No,
okay.
no.
So, all right. What else you got? Anything interesting?
I had something I want to share.
Ooh,
More general. It's nothing special.
okay. Are you going to actually
It's,
share it on the screen or just to share as a knowledge? In
well,
other words, are you going to talk
both.
to it or are you going to have to click the share button again?
Both. I was thinking about something more
Okay.
universal about if you
Ooh,
yeah,
like
if you
universal
remember
remotes for your TV.
exactly from a TV show from Babylon 5, if anybody remembers.
What one?
Babylon 5.
Babylon 5. Ah, yes.
And J Car, his speech, "We are one." Do you remember?
I'm trying to remember. I remember the
Okay.
shows. I mean, it was one of the best ones. Out of all the science fiction shows, it's one of the better ones.
Well, the fact is, that's why want to talk about, because we are all struggle about what's going on in the world for the moment. I mean,
Right.
seriously, it's a mess. We are in the edge of the World War III, I think. Whatever.
Scary as all hell that is. Yes.
Yep, but we don't have to be dramatic in that way. But yeah, we are facing that. I mean, our leaders are making decision that I am not agree with it, and we have to deal with it. And that, shows like science fiction shows we are used to watch when we were younger, um, make give us some message that we can share and be together.
That's right.
Yeah. And we are all different, but we are all one. That's why G Car in that character show wrote that treaty to explain that we are together, one.
Right.
Whatever the differences, whatever the religion, whatever the ethnics, whatever we are come from, we are one.
Didn't that show end, the final scene in that episode end with, was it Captain Sheridan? Is that what it was?
Yes?
When he introduced all the religious types of people
Yes?
there was like 50 different religious beliefs
Yes?
on Earth alone.
Yes.
I remember that episode. It was very well done. They were all good, but
The fact is that if you can resume very quickly, there were a struggle between the Vorlons, which was the light guys, and the
yes,
shadows, which are the darkness guys. But again,
right,
in our life, in our history, whatever we come from, light cannot exist without darkness, and darkness cannot exist without light. So
correct.
we are only one. We exist because both of them exist. You can decide if you're going to one side or the other. I never did decide myself, personally. I'm always in the middle, like the yin yang um, symbol,
Yep.
which is two gauntlets going each together, one dark and one white. And from each of it, you have a white dot on the dark side and a black dot in the um
Hey,
that's
look at the screen, Andrew.
yeah, right. Funny.
Good old goobers. Good old goobers.
Exactly.
He's mad at me because I'm ignoring him because it's a
And
weekend and
in
weekends,
the middle, you have that gray shade of gray path. So
of course,
people are just, walking there, wandering. And I'm one of them.
walk into New Orleans.
Exactly.
So
So I believe we can share and live together.
I would. There are we try to avoid politics on the show.
I know it's
Obviously,
not
it pops
politics.
up once
It's
in a while. Yeah.
even not what I mean. It's just being
Yes, there are
existing.
people that are my friends and acquaintances, especially through business and organizations that I belong to, that have opposite beliefs. But yet we sit down and joke and live our life together.
Of course,
That's what it's
we
supposed to
can
be.
joke about it.
You're
Yes, that's
yeah,
true.
you're
Of
because you have to use
course,
your head.
I'm not
Got to
saying
use this thing.
I'm not being serious here. I'm just sharing what I feel that people want to. I mean, I'm looking together to people around me, and people are not happy, really.
No, no, and they're all stressed out. I know I am.
Exactly.
But I want to change the subject here because I just had an
Okay.
interesting thought.
Okay.
What do you guys have 5G cell phones?
Yes.
Okay. What is your
Mine is
main cell phone
4G, I think.
carriers?
Pardon?
What is your main cell phone carriers?
Got no clue.
Like for
Uh,
us, we got T-Mobile, AT&T, um,
we
Verizon.
have We have Proximus, which I don't like. We have Orange, which is VU. We have I don't remember the rest, honestly. We have several, but I'm VU, Orange.
Okay. So here's a weird question. When you go, obviously, if you're only 4G, your phone's kind of old, isn't it?
No, it's new one. I think it's 5G. How are they gonna check that?
Top of your screen, it should say either 4 or 5G right on it, right hand corner.
Mm, yeah.
What brand is your phone?
It's a Samsung
Yeah, that's what mine is.
Android. Android.
Okay,
It's
so
S35.
okay, yeah, you got similar phone to what I have. So, um, I was talking to a guy that still had a flip phone. I'm,
Ah, yeah.
I'm like,
Ah,
I'm
yeah, I
like,
see that.
does that thing
Yeah.
really work? He goes, well, not very well, but it's, you know, I'm not going to spend,
I can
I'm not going to
imagine
spend $1,200 on a new phone.
Yeah.
How
Well,
expensive are
I've got
phones
this
by
one
you?
since I was robbed and abused.
Oh, that's right.
Remember?
So it's only a year old for you, or less than you're right around a
Yeah.
year.
Well, yeah, exactly.
So how much did it
Yeah.
cost?
This one,
Yep.
450
Okay, that's euro,
euros,
correct?
euros. Yeah, which is dollars.
Yeah, it's very
Similar.
similar. Yeah, there's a difference. It fluctuates. Depends on what day of the week it is.
Yeah, right.
So, and sometimes what hour of the day.
I know. I
So,
know.
but anyway, um, I upgraded my phone about a year ago. Okay, because this phone
Yeah.
is,
Mine is this one. Look.
yep, it's kind of what mine looks like. So anyway, I want to upgrade it because it was, as usual, they make them so that they slow down so that you have to upgrade your phone. And I got a good deal because I've been with them for so long that I only had to pay like $50 for the phone, no monthly charge extra. They just switched everything over. And like 3 weeks after I got it, I destroyed the phone. And I've never destroyed a phone. I'm so careful with my phones, it's ridiculous. So it really pissed me off. So I went back to the old phone. They did some updates. Now my phone doesn't work in my house again.
It doesn't work. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't work. Right.
It's like, okay, I have Wi-Fi. I'm connected to the Wi-Fi, but it's not working connected to the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
I'm like, seriously? I mean, I'm sitting at my computer desk, which is 10 feet from my Wi-Fi
Yeah,
modem, or not the modem, the Wi-Fi.
The source. Yeah.
Yeah, 10 feet. Seriously. There's only one wall in the way, and it's not full of metal or anything. It's just drywall and wood. So no problem. I get a text message from Andrew today. Well, I shouldn't say that. It was somebody else that I got one from today. But my brother last night, he texted me. 2.5 hours later, it came through. Now,
Really?
texts are basically instantaneous, right? Because they're like so
I
tiny.
know.
So I'm like, this is ridiculous that I can't get a text in my own house for 2.5 freaking hours.
Exactly.
Okay,
It's stupid.
Because when I met him, like a half an hour later, he shows me his phone, and you know how it tells you what time you send your text, right? It says
Right.
what time it goes through, and I'm looking at it. You sent that 2.5 hours ago, and I just got it. It's just stupid. I don't
Right.
comprehend it. They're
No,
building a
no.
tower right down the street. It's up, but they don't have the, I'm going to say, the hardware that attaches to the top that makes it work as a cell phone tower. And there's no symbol on the building anywhere to say what company
To
it
say,
is.
yeah, right.
I'm just
You
hoping
don't
it's
know
my
where
company
to
because it's
connect
only
to.
half a mile away.
Yeah, and you don't know who to correct to, so
Exactly.
you fucked up. I mean, I know I've got the same trouble here sometimes. Well, not exactly because they're doing quite good a job here. I mean, there's a lot of free wireless
Yes.
company and so on. So
Yep. Well, you have an advantage because you are literally in what's called a city. I
exactly,
am I am in what's called a rural area, which is kind of a misnomer because
indeed.
granted we do have farms, literally farms in our town. So it is technically a rural area,
Yeah,
but
yeah. There's
it's
nothing wrong about it, but yeah, I
right.
know.
But there's still 9,000 people living here. That's not tiny.
No, no,
So, it's just frustrating that it's taking so long to get.
I
Plus, in the
know.
summertime, this area has over 100,000 people here during the summer.
Yeah, and bloody hell, we are in the 21st century, so excuse me,
Yep.
but it shouldn't happen. I mean, you should have access very
Yes.
easily.
And that's the other thing that kind of annoys me because, oh, hey, Steve's here. Say hi to Steve, Andrew.
Oh, hello, hi. Oh,
He's typing,
okay. I yeah,
just
I
like
see.
when you type. You,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
might not
yeah.
see it on your screen, do you?
No, yeah, there.
Yeah.
Got it.
It's a chat window. So, anyway, things are going great, Steve. We talked about you many times,
Yes. Well,
and we didn't even swear.
no, we didn't.
So, but we did warn people that it's your birthday month, and since it's your birthday month, you're special. You get to take more than one day off. You take the whole month off. So, and we even started on time. Check that out.
That's exactly right.
So, but anyway, I was going to put your pictures that you sent me up to show people where you were, and then I said, nah, because I got a cool picture I want to use. And then when you come back, you're just going to show them all again anyway. So, but anyway, we're getting close to the end here because it's been a long time since I've had to do
All
this much
right.
talking, and my throat's starting to get dry.
Same.
So, but anywho's, um, yeah, it was just one of the other things I was curious about. When you first moved to Belgium, you came. Did you come from England at that time, or
No, no, I was born here. I was
you're
born
born here?
here in Brussels, but then
Okay.
I was 2 months old and we moved in the Netherlands,
Ah,
in
that's what it was.
Maastricht.
Netherlands. I
Yeah.
wanted to say it's something to do with the Dutch, but
Yes, and
it's
I
not like you
lived
went to
my,
Dutchland. Dutchland is
yeah,
not a place.
exactly. They call it the Netherlands now, the
The Netherlands,
Holland,
yes.
right? Yeah. And
Or
I
isn't
lived
there
my,
also the Dutch West Indies?
yes, indeed.
I've been there.
They had the Indonesia. And they had a lot. I mean, the Dutchmen were
Enjoy your birthday, Steve.
explorers. Enjoy, yeah, enjoy your. Yeah, see that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I lived my six first years over there, and I was, growing up. Well, not when I was a baby, but when I was old enough to go to the kindergarten, it was in Dutch, and when I was home, I was speaking in English with my mother, which is from London, and in French with my father. So I had all the three languages in the same times, the six
See, the
first
only
years.
bad part is you didn't spend any time in London.
No, I never spent. Actually, London is the city that I know the less. I don't really
Yep.
cross it
Because
because
you have no English accent.
it's
None.
it's it's
Good
different. I
night,
mean,
mate. Oh, no, that's Australian. Sorry.
yeah, exactly. That's Israeli. Yeah. No, my accent is it's a mixture. I know.
Yep.
Some people like it, some people doesn't. I don't fucking care, to be honest.
Yes, but
Sorry
some
for
people
the F
feel like a
word.
nut. Oh no, sometimes you feel like a nut. Oh well.
Yeah. And but I mean I was talking to a Scottish man this afternoon who said he liked the way I'm talking. So it doesn't matter.
Yes.
But I've been for many times also in South Wales. South Wales is a very nice country
Yep.
because
Full
all
of sheep.
my yeah. Yeah.
It's
Because
true. There's a lot of sheep in
yeah,
Wales.
I know, yeah. And goats, right? And blah.
Yeah. And a lot of dirty jokes that have to do with both of those.
Exactly.
So
You don't we don't go in there get there,
yeah,
right?
no, we're not going to go there, but you can imagine.
Yeah. But yeah, I like South Wales. I know that very well. And Newcastle, because that's the other part of England. But
Right.
well, Wales is not England, it's Wales. But the Newcastle, all my families come from there also.
Yep. You got Wales, Scotland, Ireland, and England.
Yep. I'm eighth Irish. My great grandmother was Irish from Dublin.
But can you do the Irish dancing?
I do, actually. That's
Ooh,
funny that
I
you're
didn't know that
asking.
about you.
That, yeah, I do that because I like dancing. But yes, I do. It's funny that you're asking. Well, it's not something I put in front all the time, but yes, I do.
Of course. Well, it's just like when I grew up, the in school, they had dance teachers come and teach you ballroom dancing. That was
Yeah,
the
yeah.
big thing. Okay.
Hmm.
And then how to waltz and that kind of stuff. Um, but then as you know, the area I grew up, it was disco. So
Yeah.
disco dancing is basically freestyle with the exception of line dancing. And what's really funny is disco started line dancing, but yet the country group
I was
took it
about to say
over.
exactly. I know, right?
Now every country bar you go to, they line dance.
It's
Every
funny
one
that you
of them.
talk. It's funny that you're talking about dancing because I do love dancing, but it's nothing that it's. I never put that in front of me. I mean, it's something natural for me. I don't care, which I don't think that you can share it. But yes, I love dancing. I'm a decent dancer. I'm not a
There
good
you go.
dancer, but I love dancing. Yes.
I um I actually came in third place in a oh my god, I have it a tango contest.
Oh wow, tango. That's
Yes.
quite interesting to do. I did that
Yes.
also
My
with.
ex-wife was a professional model and a professional dancer.
Oh.
And we used to go to dance clubs underage and they would let us in because we were good.
Oh,
Um,
wow.
and while we were in there, um, we were dared to do a tango competition.
Yeah,
What we were dancing was disco, like, you know, literally like
that's
John Travolta. Okay. I mean, we
yeah,
were
right.
that kind of
I see
dancing and
what
we
you
were
mean.
good. Right.
I see what you
So,
mean. That's
yep.
lovely.
But then, you know, they say, all right, all you guys are really good at this, but can you tango? And I'm like, I remember seeing a lot of old movies. I knew what the tango was. My ex wife goes, it's really simple. I'll lead. And it worked. We took third place.
Yeah. Do you remember? Sorry to bringing back to the Lineage 2 things. Do you remember
Mhm.
Leia Near?
Yes.
She was my
Don't know why.
ex-wife. She's
Yeah.
my ex-wife.
Right, right, right,
She was the leader with me of Wolveneye.
right.
She was also in real life a dancer.
Ah,
Yeah, a professional dancer,
oh,
semi-professional, let's
not
say.
the ones on poles.
Yeah. And she was also a singer. And I mean, I did when we were out, like Britney Spears in the Will I Am.
Okay.
When you go to disco, all eyes
Right.
on us, all eyes on us. Well, it
Yep.
was exactly that.
Exactly. So,
We were
but
fantastic.
when I got divorced and I came up to Wisconsin to do the Western style gunfight shows at the Playboy Club, um, I used to go to the club downtown called, or not downtown, but underneath the bowling alley called Ease On Down, and it was a disco. And I went in there in full cowboy gear,
Oh wow.
but
Wow,
I knew
fantastic.
how to dance. So they didn't care that I was dressed as a
It was
cowboy. I
line
mean,
dancing or
no,
like
this is disco again.
Disco thing. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I
Cool.
didn't I
Cool.
didn't do much line dancing. I mean, I
All
knew how
right.
to do the hustle. I knew how to do the electric slide. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah. 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 I
but
see what you mean.
yeah, we did
You
the
see,
freestyle disco
we
stuff.
never talk about that things together.
No, no, we don't. But so, but
Funny.
anywho's, we did really good, Andrew. We got through the show. We got our hour
Thank
here.
you. Yeah,
So
I'm happy I've been there, and I'm happy I will help you.
I'm glad you were here, and I want to thank people for being here. And you don't have a saying or saying goodbye, though, do you?
Um,
Say goodbye
no,
to everybody, Andrew, in your own words.
je vous souhaite une excellente soirée, et I thank you for your patience and your friendship. Everybody, take care of yourself. We are one.
Be genuinely positive, live and love life, and have a good one.